Hi guys, hope you're all well. So earlier on Instagram, I shared a quote that said, "It is what it is until it isn't." And basically what I was trying to share in that quote is that your situation is your situation until something changes. Now, sometimes in life things happen, sometimes things are inside and outside of our control. For example, when I left my job back nearly 5 years ago to set up my own company to empower people through resources and services, I was totally new to it. Nobody knew about my company, what I offered. Nobody knew about my services. And those were just things that were outside of my control because, as nature of the beast has it, as an entrepreneur, when you set up a new business, you have to start from scratch. And a knock-on effect of that is that my income was impacted and I had very little income at the time. But I didn't remain stuck because of that situation. And what I did in the meantime, whilst I was waiting to bring in income and different things to my company, I worked on developing content. I created posts on social media, created YouTube videos, all this different type of stuff to introduce people to my company, Yumi Empowerment. Now, there are times where things are inside of our control that we can have a hand in changing. And one of the things that I've noticed as an empowerment coach with my clients is that sometimes, even though they have the access to change things that are inside of their control, sometimes they remain stuck for a number of reasons. Sometimes it's to do with low confidence, sometimes it's to do with low self-esteem, also not knowing how to make a decision or knowing the best way to execute a decision. These are some of the reasons that people found themselves stuck. But two things I've noticed, whether things are inside or outside of our control, is that we can still make a choice and we can find a way to empower ourselves. The key to trying to find the thing to empower ourselves is to look for the little pivot that we can make within our situations, whether they're inside or outside of our control. Even with things outside our control, it can feel awkward, it can feel like there's not a choice, but there is a choice. And sometimes it might be a hard choice to make, and sometimes, most of the times, it certainly isn't the choice that we would like. But still, whether situations are inside or outside of your control, try and find something that you can do to empower yourself. That is the key thing that you need to know. What can you do to empower yourself in either situation? And before long, situations will change. The same situations don't stay the same always. The seasons of life go on, changes happen, and you'll be in a different place. So today, just remember to do things that you can do to change your situation, no matter where you find yourself.